Hi everyone, welcome to my new channel KB Studio. I am Kabela and I am a budding filmmaker from Johannesburg in South Africa. On this channel, I will basically be showcasing all of the short films that I've done over the past few years, and I will also be sharing tips and tricks on all things filmmaking that I learned at my time at school, studying film and majoring in directing in California and San Francisco. And I learned a lot of very valuable lessons that have really helped to shape me as a filmmaker. And I cannot wait to share all of this knowledge that I've acquired with all of you guys. And I hope that you will all embark on this new journey with me. On this video, I will be sharing all of my tips and tricks on how to be a successful film director, since I majored in that. So I thought that this would be the perfect video to start off with and share all of the lessons that I learned from my experience in studying directing. So before this video begins, please like, follow, subscribe, comment down below if you like this video, and please comment nice sweet comments as I am a newbie at this. To give you guys some backstory, I studied at the Academy of Art University in San Francisco, which was a very high privilege for me to study at a school overseas. And not only that, but to also study at one of the most highly acclaimed film and art schools in Northern California. I learned a lot of very valuable lessons that really have helped to shape me and helped me to grow as a person and in my career so far. So I cannot wait to just share all of my knowledge and share my wisdom with all of you guys, especially to other aspiring filmmakers out there that are also trying to make it in this industry. Let's not waste any more time. Hope you've got your popcorn, hope you've got your drinks. And so to start off with this video, before I share all of the tips on how to be a successful film director, I'm gonna break it down by unpacking what is a film director anyway, to anyone who is curious about that and who wants to get a greater knowledge and a greater sense of what a film director does. So basically, a film director is the person who is in charge of all of the creative aspects of the film production process, as they are the ones who are in charge of taking whatever script they get and bringing it to life visually. So every single visual and creative aspect they are in charge of, and aside from the producer, they are highly respected in the film industry because they play such a huge and integral part of the whole film production process. So that is what a film director is. So the first tip that I would give to all of you guys who are budding filmmakers that want to know how to be a successful director is, number one, you have to be a good leader. Now, because you are going to be in charge of guiding your production crew members to basically produce the film in the way that you want creatively and bringing the script that you're given to life, and because you are also going to be in charge of managing your actors and coaching them and mentoring them to get the best performance out of them, you have to know how to manage all of these integral people that carry such a heavy weight in helping you to produce your film and to get your creative vision into the film. If you do that, all of the integral people that you're working with will have a lot more trust in you, and they will trust in your decision making, and they will have respect for you, which is essentially what you want, because you want everyone to be able to listen to you when you speak up. So that would be my first major tip for you guys. Be a good leader. Never ever be silent, and always know how to just use your voice and be professional when doing it. My next tip that I will be sharing with you guys, which I touched on it a little bit in the previous tip, is know what you want and how you want to get it done. So being a director, if you don't know how you want to produce your film and bring it to life creatively, your film is not going to succeed, because you are the only person that can dictate how this film is going to be shot and how this film is going to be produced creatively. And if you don't know what you want and how you want to get it done, you're also not going to be able to guide all the people that you're working with to produce your film, essentially. So if you don't know how to do that, no one is going to have any respect for you, and they're not going to listen to you and really follow you as a leader. So that is also the next thing that I would say to you guys is know what you want. Don't let anybody try to doubt you, make you doubt yourself, or make you feel inferior to them, because you are the director. You are the one who has the biggest say so on how this film is going to be shot, aside from the producer. My next tip that I would give for all of you guys that are wanting to know what goes into being a good director, I would say is know how to audition, cast, and coach your actors to give you the best performance that you will be able to get in your film. Now, because your actors are playing the biggest role in your film, because they are the ones who are going to be performing in it, and they are the ones who your audience will be counting on to take them on this journey of your film, creatively and visually, I would say from the audition process, know how to audition and cast your actors. That's number one. So during the audition process, I would say is don't rush that process. Really take your time to see as many actors as you can, so that you will be able to determine which actors you really want to cast in your film. So that is the first tip during the audition process. And then once you've got a group of people that you really do like and you think are great potentials for your film, have them do a chemistry read. And during that process, that is when they'll read out the entire script or parts of the script that you want together in the same space. And once you do that during the audition process, you'll be able to see how do they work together, how are they performing together, are they performing well together, are they making each other better, are they performing well together. And once you see that, that is how you will know that you've got the right actors. Once you have now gone through the entire audition process and you have your actors that you love, I would say to you is do a lot of rehearsals with them so that they can feel as prepared as possible by the time they get to the set. Now, from personal experience in college, we had to do a lot of short film projects where we had to audition actors and have them rehearse their scripts in a very short amount of time, either in a couple of days or maybe in 2 weeks. And I learned from that experience is that the more your actors feel prepared by the time they get on set, the better performance that they're going to give you, because they'll have not enough time to know their lines and know what they're saying. So that will already give them the base of confidence that they need to perform for you, and they will feel really prepared. And once you also take the time to also rehearse with them, you're also going to build a very good relationship with them. And once you build that relationship, which will comprise of trust, then they will follow your lead, they will listen to you, they will listen to your advice, and they will really work hard to give you the best performance that they can. And also, part of coaching and mentoring your actors is never be afraid to give them a lot of praise when you're rehearsing with them and even when you're filming on set, because the more praise you give them, the more you are boosting their confidence. And when you boost their confidence like that, they're going to want to continue giving you the best performance that they can, because they're going to want to impress you and make you proud, because you are their source of confidence. So that is what I would say. Also, knowing how to tell them when they're not doing a specifically great job on giving you the performance that you want. And I'd go back to asking them the question of, how would you in real life say this line? Or how would you realistically in real life respond to your other colleague here who is saying this line to you? And once you keep reminding them of those simple questions, they will then give you a performance that is more authentic, more genuine, and you will really get the best out of them when you do that. The big thing that a lot of my professors did always tell me during my time at film school was, you as a director, because you are so focused on what your final product is gonna be, which is your film, it's very easy to focus on coaching your actors, but in that process you cannot overlook your crew members. You have to always treat them with respect. You have to always give them praise when they are shooting your takes and your scenes on set in a way that you really like, and know how to listen to them when they have questions for you, or if they have any disputes or any concerns, know how to diffuse conflicts between them. And if you can do that, they will have such respect for you, because they will be able to know that, hey, this person treated us really well, and then they will want to continue working with you on other film production shoots that you work on. And when they say the film industry is small, it is very small. So if you don't show your crew members that you're working with the respect that they deserve, they will easily be able to go to their other colleagues and say, hey, I don't think that you should work with so-and-so because they did not treat us well. We did not have a great experience on that set, which is the big thing that they care about. As much as they also want to be able to make sure that your final product is great, they care mostly about their experience working with you. So that was a big lesson that I did learn. And for me, when I listened to those tips and tricks, I did develop such an amazing relationship with all of my other film classmates that were helping me to shoot all of my films during my time at college, because they knew that I was willing to go above and beyond, and I was never afraid to always give them praise when they did a good job. I never ever left the set without saying goodbye to them or without praising them for working with me and just thanking them for their time on set, that they gave to me, because that was a real privilege for me. So all of those things really helped me to develop a really, really great relationship with all of my colleagues that I was working with, and everything else will fall into place if you take that tip. All right, now the last and final tip that I would share with you all when you are wanting to be a successful director is you have to be confident. You have to be confident enough to know what you want and how you want to get it done when you are producing your film. You have to be confident enough to lead all of your actors and to lead all of your production crew members that are going to be helping you to bring your film to life. And you have to be confident enough to work with the people that you're working with so that they can have respect for you, that you know what you're doing. Now I know that it is definitely a lot easier said than done, and even for myself, from personal experience, I had to learn and really train myself on how to be confident in myself, because before college and high school I did deal with a lot of insecurity issues and self-doubt in myself. So it was very intimidating and daunting when I first went to film school. And the big thing to help me and train myself is to just constantly remind myself that I know what I'm doing. I know that I'm going to produce a good piece of work. I know that I'm going to be able to work with everybody well, and that really just helped to boost my confidence and to calm down my nerves and to not feel as intimidated when walking onto a set. So that is what I would say to you guys as my last and final tip is always be confident in yourself. Never let other people make you doubt yourself, and just know that everything will fall into place as long as you're doing your job, and you're doing your job 100%. So that would be my last and final tip to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this content. Alright guys, thank you so much for following along in this video. If you made it towards the end at this point, thank you so much for following along. I hope that all of the tips that I shared with you are going to be valuable, and if you like this video and you want to see more content like this, please comment, follow, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video next week. Bye.